I was wrong about the Chainsaw Man. There, I admit it. About 3 months ago, a friend of mine said, "Dude, you have to read The Chainsaw Man." And I was like, "Okay." A few days later, he called, asked, "Well, did you read it? How was it?" I said I read the first chapter and it was okay. It's not bad, but it's your typical shonen. There's a guy who's easily a pushover like Deku. Then he gets cool powers like Deku. And he will probably kill devils and become a hero like Deku. My friend said, "Just read the manga." I went home, read Chainsaw Man, and by the time it was over, oh my god, my mind was totally blown. And you, dear film diver, if you thought that Chainsaw Man is only about action, girls, and gore, you were wrong as well. You see, in order to be able to completely understand the world of Chainsaw Man, you have to know Tatsuki Fujimoto. Yes, this is the only photo of him online, okay? It's not my fault. If I could explain to you who Fujimoto is in 2 words, that'd be weird and crazy, but good kinda weird and crazy. See, this dude is a freaking genius. When you first watch or read Chainsaw Man, you think, yeah, a shonen anime with a naive protagonist, a chill side character, and a crazy chick. But Tatsuki Fujimoto wants you to think like that. He's clickbaiting us, but in a good way. You think it's a solid story, not perfect like Attack on Titan, but still good. But when Fujimoto pulls down the curtains, you realize you were reading a masterpiece all along. Now, why do I think that Chainsaw Man is so great? What made me change my mind? Well, there are 3 reasons I think this weird dude created something extraordinary. The first one would be world building. The world of Chainsaw Man feels real, and that's probably one of its best features. In this world, if there's something that people fear it, there's a devil for it. And if more people are afraid of it, its devil would be stronger. For example, the gun devil would be much stronger than tomato devil because people usually are more afraid of guns unless, well, this is your typical tomato. This freaks me out. This photo haunts my nightmares. And this opens new doors to so many possibilities. There can be so many devils. And Katsuki Fujimoto uses this concept almost flawlessly. The second reason is the characters. And boy, the characters in Chainsaw Man are not just one-dimensional characters like what they appear to be in the beginning of the story. The characters feel alive, relatable, and they have depth. Just when you think you know a certain character, they show you that they are more than what you thought. And that's what makes it beautiful. Each character has their own motivation. And Denji is a great example of how well the characters are written. When we first meet Denji, he looks like a simple guy with simple motivations. He just wants to eat good food, have a home, and go on dates. But as he pushes for those goals, he realizes that these are not what make him happy. He appreciates what he has, but he understands that life can't stop and people have to have goals to keep moving forward. And what makes Denji even more interesting is what I consider the third reason for Chainsaw Man being so great. And the third reason is story arcs. Chainsaw Man has some jaw-dropping arcs, and in those arcs, we realize just how OP Pochita is. Denji is mysterious, and Pochita is even more mysterious. And I love this about Chainsaw Man. You have some questions and you expect these questions to be answered in the future. But when Fujimoto actually reveals the answers, you are left with a blown mind and a dropped jaw. Like, what the hell happened in hell before? Why is the Chainsaw Devil considered to be the hero of hell? Where does Pochita's power come from? I bet when you start Chainsaw Man, you can't even imagine where the story is heading. And when you find it out, you're gonna be happy. And this is the beauty of Chainsaw Man. It rewards you for sticking around. And it's also rewarding you 2 times more when you read this story again. Because half of the second time that you're reading or watching Chainsaw Man, you're going to be like, now I understand what this meant. I now humbly realize why people loved Chainsaw Man so much. So what are your thoughts on Chainsaw Man? Do you like it? And if you do, what's the thing you like the most about it? Comment your thoughts down below so we can talk about it. And with that out of the way, I see you guys next week.